Future Bangladesh will prioritize justice and freedom, says Chief Advisor. Hasnat Abdullah criticizes power sharing, proposes naming stadiums after martyrs. Tariq Rahman criticizes interim government for imposing decisions to people. Hello and welcome to the News 24 English Bulletin. This is Sarah Mehzabin. Those were the headlines. Now the details. The interim government's chief advisor, Dr. Muhammad Yunus, identified social justice and state reform as key challenges for Bangladesh. Speaking at the Bay of Bengal conversation in Dhaka, he stressed building an economy where technology and growth benefits are shared widely. The three-day global event features 200 speakers from 80 countries and 800 participants, aiming to address global fractures with a focus on justice, human rights, and free speech for a sustainable future. Social Welfare Advisor Sharmin S. Murshid assured fairness in listing 2024 movement martyrs unlike past irregularities with the 1971 War Heroes list. Speaking at an event in Rangpur, she highlighted ensuring justice for all. The July Martyrs Foundation distributed financial aid to 44 families of 66 martyrs in Rangpur. Concerns about the exclusion of northern advisors in the interim government were raised, sparking discussions on regional representation. Transparency International Bangladesh TIB Executive Director Dr. Iftekharuজ্জামান stated that the judiciary has acted as a catalyst in establishing Sheikh Hasina's authoritarian rule. Speaking at a workshop for the Supreme Court Reporters Forum organized by TIB, he stressed the role of the judiciary in supporting centralized power. The event aimed to highlight concerns regarding judicial independence and its influence on Bangladesh's political landscape. Hasnat Abdullah, convener of the student movement, criticized politicians for focusing on power sharing rather than acknowledging the sacrifices of youth, including children, during the July Revolution. Speaking at a roundtable on including the revolution's history in textbooks, he accused intellectuals of contributing to the tragedy by prioritizing power. Meanwhile, sports advisor Asif Mahmood Shojib Bhuiya announced that every district stadium will be named after martyrs of the July uprising. Dr. Bodiul Alam Mojumdar, head of the Election Reform Commission, criticized the 15th Amendment, claiming it tarnished the Constitution by altering one-third of its provisions. Speaking at a discussion titled, "What kind of Constitution do we want?" in Dhaka, he highlighted that the Constitution is not only for legal experts but for everyone. He has stressed the need to address inconsistencies in the current Constitution while asserting that no one can alter its fundamental structure. Economic advisor Dr. Saleh-Uddin Ahmed stressed the urgent need for reforms in country's financial sector, highlighting deep-rooted corruption and irregularities that remain unseen. Speaking at a forum on financial and economic reforms at Brack University, he underscored the need to address extortion causing inflation and to stabilize the economy for foreign investment. He assured that the interim government's path in financial reform must be followed by the next government. BNP's acting chairman Tariq Rahman criticized the interim government for imposing decisions on the public. Speaking virtually at the Nationalist Textile Engineers Association's third council meeting, he expressed concerns over the government's actions. Mirza Fakhrul added that the interim government's role should only be to conduct elections, and holding a timely election after reforms would be beneficial for the country. Welcome back. You are watching News 24 English Bulletin. An 8-month-old child was kidnapped from Ajimpur by a gang intending to rob and demand ransom. However, before any demand was made, RAB apprehended the kidnappers. CCTV footage showed a woman living with the child who was later rescued from Mohammadpur. The child was safely reunited with family and the suspected abductor Shapla was arrested. The Investment Corporation of Bangladesh (ICB) pledged 3,000 crore taka for stock market investment and debt repayment. Regulators believe this move will stabilize the market, rebuild investor confidence, and ease liquidity shortages. Following the announcement, the Dhaka Stock Exchange saw a 40-point rise and increased trading volume. ICB assured proper fund utilization, focusing on fundamentally strong companies with long-term positive impacts on the capital market. President-elect Donald Trump has nominated Stephen Chung as White House Communication Director, Sergio Gore as Director of the Presidential Office of Staff, and Caroline Leavitt as Press Secretary, who at 27 will be the youngest in U.S. history. However, concerns grow over controversial figures in Trump's cabinet, with critics warning of potential misuse of power. Trump's choices have sparked debates within Republican and Democratic circles alike. Bangladesh takes on the Maldives today in a must-win FIFA friendly at Bashundhara Kings Arena. Coach Javier Cabrera aims for victory, confident in the players' recovery from their first match loss. Midfielder Sohail Rana expects a strong comeback by correcting earlier mistakes. Meanwhile, the Maldives, buoyed by their first win, hopes to clinch the series. That's all from the newsroom today. Thank you for watching News 24. Please stay with us.